Hey everyone, and welcome into Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named in the awesome production studio, and we are excited because Everfest is here, and it is coming at you tonight. Might be the first event you get to see it at, to be fair, because it did just drop, unless one of those pesky Europeans got to it before us. You never know, though. You know, those pesky Europeans. But how many Everfest cards do the Germans have in their deck on average? Nine. Wait, okay, all right. Anyways, I'll see myself out. That was a bit rough, but we got some awesome action for you. You know, it's Friday night, so we have a awesome lineup of 6 rounds of Blitz with the usual crowd and a couple more. A lot of grinders starting back up. For those who haven't seen it, the ProQuest announcement. If you haven't seen it yet, you are behind the times. Go ahead and check that out at fabtcg.com. Actually, it might be on the Facebook right now. I don't know if they actually have a linked article yet, or if they forgot to actually put in the article setting there. But check it out. Google it. Search for it on Facebook or the FabTCG site and check out their top 100, 90-day and the lifetime. Get invites to the ProQuest. But well, I know 2 members that are going to try to make it there. We got Andrew at the top of your screen. Normally plays the Oldhim. This time playing the Kasai against Freddy, one of our Germans. Hopefully he speaks only English today. Sometimes he slips into the German when a couple of them are going at it. So we'll have to dig deep into the memory banks to try to understand him here. But luckily Flesh and Blood's close enough. Freddy's going into his turn. Andrew was our turn 1. Andrew did get 3 damage across, 20-17 to start here against the Chain. As Chain did Mavrian Skies into the Spellblade Assault. Actually, excuse me, that's Viscerai, not Chain. I'm sorry, I spoke incorrectly. Viscerai, not Chain. That's why there's 3 rune chants there. Viscerai says whenever you play a Runeblade card, if you play another non-attack action card this turn, you can create yourself a nice big old rune chant. And that's sure enough, that's what Freddy did. Freddy most likely playing in the hybrid version here of Viscerai. Does pretty good. I think it matches really well in the standings. You know, it is Everfest though, so we'll have to see some of the new cards there. But so far, Viscerai definitely has a pretty good showing. So Freddy here, after the Spellblade Assault, gets blocked up from Andrew's equipment and 1 card from hands. Now Andrew has to stare down 3 1-pings from Rune Chance, and then a 2-2 push from what appears to be a Cold Foil Rosetta Thorn, I think. I think that is a fancy Silver Thorn. That's going to also come in with 2 arcane, 2 physical. So 7 damage total represented on this attack, plus a previous 4. So 11 damage, not too bad. Not too bad for a turn. Freddy still has a card in hand that he gets to Arsenal as well. So it's pretty spicy. Andrew took the 7, falls to 13. Technically, he took 3 sources of 1, then a source of 2, and then a source of 2. But it all maths out. Ooh, we have a finish already on 10. Somebody's playing Kano tonight. Look at that. Explosive. Or the Everfest cards are just that strong. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh, I'm getting told it's possibly a brute. Possibly a brute. But we will see there. So Andrew's turn now. 3 cards in the grip, 1 card in arsenal. Does have a copper token. Spoils to try to find more copper tokens every time an attack hits this turn. He will create 2 of them. A forgotten aspect of the card for our Dawnblade Dorinthia players there, but now maybe not so much. There's some better effects now for your monies. So we may see Dorinthia players start actually using that ability there. So then Andrew followed it up with a didn't catch it, and then Centauri Saber. Slice and Dice Blue. There you go. That's what it was. See if we can't. Well, the display sometimes is a little slow on the new stuff. Let's see. He chose +1. Well, I guess it's his first weapon tax. We didn't choose anything. It just gets it. So this is coming in for 5. 5 go again. So we'll get that updated on your screen. Should be 5. Right? Yeah, blue. Yeah, +1. Yeah. Yeah, so 2 from the Spoils of War, 1 from the Slice and Dice, and the Centauri Saber. All right, Freddy throws down 5 block, 1 on the Skull Cap, 1 on the other piece of equipment there, the chest, and then 2 from the Grasp. Second swing comes in for just 3. Slice and Dice, kind of freaking broken. So the reason that second Saber came in there for 3 is Slice and Dice stacks for the whole turn. It's for free. And it's just free pumps. Oh my god. Jeez, the Slice and Dice with Bolton would be a combination I'm getting pointed towards. Woo! What do you guys think about that? Let me know how your day's going. Let me know how your Flesh and Blood pulls were, your Everfest pulls. I would love to hear what you got there. So Freddy becomes the Arc Knight. He threw away an attack action card to find a non-attack action. He wants to repeat his previous turns. Finds a Modern Skies of the yellow flavor variety. For those that are normally watch an Andrew match, I don't think we're going to time this time. We don't have the usual old him, so we we at least get that. We'll at least see a conclusion of this game, and Andrew's trying hopefully not to have a draw. I did not catch. Ooh, Arc Knight Shard. Look how cool that card looks. Nice fancy card there from Freddy, and when he pitches it, he gets to create a rune chant. So pretty crazy. I didn't catch the attack. It's 5. Oh, Dread Triptych. Yeah, that should be Dread Triptych, I believe. Yeah, the second one there. Yeah. Oh no, that's not it. Oh gosh, I can't. Oh well. Sometimes I miss the cards as they're going through, but that's okay. So 1 rune chant coming in and an attack for 5. It could be a new card I don't recognize, but sometimes that happens. We miss them. Yeah, so 6 total represented here. 1 rune chant, 5 damage, physical, and Freddy does have a resource floating and a card in hand here. Andrew pitches 1 for the Arcane on the No Rune Boots, opting not to rock the the usual boots there is the one that blocks for 1, and when you swing twice with a turn, it was Drowning Dire. I'm sorry. Drowning Dire. Not too shabby there. Ooh, Vexing Malice follows up here from Freddy. 2 Arcane, 2 Arcane, and 2 Physical. 4 Arcane damage coming across, 2 Physical is what he says. That would put that as a Vexing Malice yellow. So yellow Vexing Malice there. Well, he said 1, 1, 2, 1. So actually it's probably blue. It's probably blue. I can't tell. Can you tell there? Yeah, that is a blue Vexing Malice. Sorry about that. Sometimes, it's been a week. A wild week. I hope you guys had a much better week than I did. My water went up, my internet went down, but hey, you know what? There's always flesh and blood at the end of the week, so Uncharted Realms and Friday events. That's what you got to look forward to. I know that's what I look forward to. Come in, have some good time there. Andrew throws a skull cap in front, the Courage, and 1 card from hand. We see a blue hit and run tossed out there, so he also pitched a card to some of the previous arcane damage. So he will only have a 2 grip hand and 1 card there in Arsenal. All right, 14-9 is what it's going to start into going into Andrew's turn there. 2 cards in hand, 1 card in arsenal. Equipment getting attritioned. We see a counter each on all of Andrew's top half. His bottom half, well, not able to get a counter. Well, I guess technically it is able to get a counter on it, but not necessary there. It's just the null rune boots. Andrew's sitting on 2 coppers. As he pauses, speaking of equipment, Andrew popping the courage. That means his sword attacks are going to come in for 1 less. 1 less this turn, and you know what? They only cost 1, so guess what? They're free. Hit and run blue means the next one, next attack gets go again, followed by a red slice and dice. That's going to be +1 to the next attack, +3 to the second attack. Saber coming in here for 3. The next one, though, will be able to come in for 6. So that's pretty good. A lot of damage represented there by the slice and dices. What a money card for 0. You'd think LSS might learn by not releasing free stuff, but hey, at least this one's not an attack. Freddy blocks 3 non-attack actions. Is the block there, so no +1. I don't necessarily see Andrew being able to get around the once per turn action in this one. Oh, hold on a second here. All right, we got to look at some good support staff today. I will say that. Got some good people coming in. Picked up the Everfest, opened some stuff up, had a great time. Being some nice support staff to store. If you're interested in coming in, checking out, stop on by. We are in the Fayettevilles of North Carolina. Right downtown, actually. Pretty awesome place. Andrew came in the set with the second saber. It does get blocked up. Actually, no, there was a Iron Song response there. So I believe we need some life pedal update. All right, sorry about that, guys. The support staff was being awesome. Freddy at 6 after that exchange. Nice responses there from Andrew. Actually, Iron Song, to be fair. Got himself nice and buffed up on the other saber. Sent Freddy down to 6. Freddy down to 6. So Freddy, though, gets to keep quite a few cards, though, on this turn. Kept all of them, actually. Took a lot of damage for this. I didn't catch that attack either, to be fair. So sometimes they move just a little bit too quick for me. You know what? I wish I was a little better. Some of my Rune Blade cards are a little bit tough to recognize, but it is what it is. I'm sure you guys there in chat, you know what's what. Andrew's considering on this attack here. Andrew's still considering here. Yeah, drawn to the dark dimension. There we go. Woo! A recollection's tough for me. Oh boy. Woo! Andrew there pitches to the rune chant and blocks a 3 physical with a card from hand. That's a sharpened steel gun. Oh! I'm getting sent a awesome cold foil skull crushers and full art Bravo by somebody who's opening packs. Damn! Looking good here. All right, Spellbound Creepers. Into Sonata. Oh, attack, non-attack. Freddy, he hits. He did generate 2 rune chants already. Swarming to the hand. That will ping Andrew here for an arcane damage. And Freddy is going to continue his turn thanks to the fact that he got go again from the non-attack action he played after the Spellbound Creepers. That was that Mordred Tide there, so that's why he was able to get the 2 rune chants there. Andrew does not want Arcane to come across. Battleland Skirmish getting pitched. That's a card you don't normally see very often. Look at that. You understand what I mean if you look it up. Oh gosh, Freddy. He did create a lot of rune chants. We got the Swarming Gloomveil. It's got the absolute craziness. If it doesn't come up on your screen there, the display's a little bit slow with the new cards sometimes. It takes a little bit. But Swarming there, if you have played or created one or more auras this turn, it gains Go Again, which he's done. Freddy has. If you played or created 2 or more, it gains +1, which Freddy has. And if you played 3 or more, it gains when this hero hits, or when this hits a hero, they can't prevent arcane damage from sources you control this turn. Now, that is also combined with 3 physical, so it goes up to 4 physical Go Again, and on hit, can't prevent arcane damage sources. And then Freddy comes in with a whole bunch more arcane damage sources there. Another 2 rune chants, and the Rosetta Thorn to come in for 4 arcane plus 2 physical. Andrew could not block enough, and so that will cover it out. Andrew dies to getting arcaned. And Viscerai looking stronger. I like it. I like it. Freddy now showing us the new stuff he has. Being the fact that he is in the Central Europe area, he is able to get his hands on some Everfest a little bit early than maybe Andrew could. So got him. But that's okay. That's okay. Freddy, strong player there. Love to see the Viscerai going as I destroy stuff here. But if you're enjoying it, having a good time, hit that like button. Let us know you are having a good time. Hit that Discord link in the... yeah, Freddy is crazy. Freddy's always good. All of our Germans are good, so you can never count them out. They our Germans do very well against or give Oscar, the Norwegian champ, a nice run for his money. So something to always watch out for there. But that should clean us up here for round number 2, or for round number 1. Sorry, round number 2 coming at you soon. Don't go anywhere. Still, let me know how your Everfest pools were in chat. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So until then, guys, round 2 coming at you soon. Only 10 minutes left in this round, but I'm sure it's Blitz, so we'll get there quicker. Don't worry, coming at you quickly. If I was wondering, music is coming. Music is coming. We are doing that again today. So keep an eye out for that, or keep an ear out. Test one. Test one. Test one, two. Test 1, 2. Volume test. Volume check. How we doing?
liking it.
Just strong.
I'm not my phone for some reason is saying it doesn't have an internet connection. I'm not sure if my report went in from cable 8. Try to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just like as soon as I hit click, it said no internet. I don't know what the hell.
Have fun there, fellas. I hope Alright, fellas, look at fun.
Doing good, man. That's usually what I play in Blitz is actually, man. I bought 3 cases, and even though I can't complain because I pulled 2 Fables, I got 0 Rebel and Rainbow. So I decided I had another little cool idea. Like Dash was my first hero ever, and I have not played her in probably like a year, and I like the new aggro support they gave her is pretty cool. So we're trying her since I'm waiting on singles. So we made good money because I got my cases for a good deal.
I mean, to be fair, she's had pretty good support anyways. I think people just been
but for more of like the mid-rangey kind of deck is what I would like. This deck gave us the 0 cost go again attacks we were missing to try to get off maximum velocity and some other cool stuff. Yeah, like
high roll or
yeah, it's a bunch of good aggro support. I mean, there's some good mid-range support too, like Signal Jammer and the other one. Right, I know. Like I said, I play a lot of Viserai, man. I play a lot of Viserai, so I get it. Or no, it's a dampening sphere or dissolution sphere or something like that. Got it. Well, it takes away all your rune chance. Whatever the one that says every time you deal 1 damage. Yeah.
Thank you, Catherine. Production quality will get there eventually. You know how it is. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms this Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are excited to bring you back in on round number 2 of tonight's Armory Blitz event. It's the usual, you know what it is, 6 rounds total, down already on 1, so 5 left to go, including this one, to be fair. So there's still a lot of flesh and blood action still to come your way. We got Joe. He is going to be our round 2 contender against Michael, who wants to showcase his own Visceri skills here. Both of them seem to be very excited about the Everfest cards that they've got. Joe, loving the new dash support. He's like, I have to give this a try. So we love to see it. After the dice roll here, Michael is going to be our turn 1 player. Makes himself up a rune chant off the grass with the Arc Knight, pitching in such a way that he can bury a red. So he was able to overpitch effectively there and generate himself a rune chant. Then gets to play Read the Runes. It was a yellow, so he generated 2 more. Gives himself 3 total, arsenal the card, and passes. So effectively, Michael gets to cycle through the hand there a little bit, generate some future damage, and not allow Joe a chance to swap out some cards there effectively. So we will go into Joe's turn. He's got Induction Chamber out on the field, I think. I don't play a lot of dash. Oh, nope, not Induction Chamber. I'm sorry, that starts with 3 counters. That is not... Oh, that might be one of our new dash cards here. That's probably why I don't recognize it. Let me see what dash support we got here. Sorry about that. Oh boy, we're all over the place today. Rotary Ram coming through. +3. +3. Hold on a second. We're going to see if I can't get you the reading on this one. Rotary Ram there. Next Mech Knowledge attack action card you play this turn gains +3. He's not boosted though, so it does not go to the bottom of the deck. So no drone or brutality shenanigans there. Oh, it's Pounder. That's what it is. Oh man, the Teklo Pounder. Once per turn effect, whenever you boost an attack action card, remove a steam counter from Teklo Pounder. If you do, it gains +2. Wow, and then attack, I add on the +3 there, so 5. So 6 base there on the throttle. Yep, throttle red. So 11 total. 11 total coming in. Did boost. The boost did hit, so it does have go again. 11 go again. It's a pretty damn good way to start the game. Well, excuse me, darn good way to start the game. Woo! You could even say that attack is dashing. I mean, look at the card itself is foiled too, so. Okay, all right. I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out. Oh well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I gotta bounce back to an old YouTube coverage. Oh, okay. If you're liking the puns, hit that like button. If you're not liking the puns, hit the like button as well. That way I'll know that you don't like them. Anyways, back on to our action here. Michael throws his Blood Sheath and his Grasp with the Arc Knight in front of it to block up 4. Takes 7. And Joe's like, you know what? Spark of Genius for 0. To follow it up, he wants an item. So Michael there, falling to 13. Still has the full grip and 3 rune chants as Joe gets himself a Teklo Core. That's going to give him some counters there. And at the beginning of his action phase, he can remove a steam counter and gain 2 resources. Spark of Genius will allow Joe to draw a card here, since he has boosted this turn. There you go. Joe finalizes his shuffle. Looking good there, Joe is. He's going to be able to draw this card and either pitch it for the pistol or arsenal. That's a solid option. It's a solid option as well. It was exactly where he goes into. Almost snap it, fires it there into the arsenal. And he does. Joe says, "I'm very happy with that. Love to fire it away." Oh, I guess the Spark of Genius doesn't have go again. I'm sorry. You know what? He couldn't fire the pistol. That's it. That would do it. Oh, another Gloomville. Another one. No rune chance. No auras created though on this turn. So it is just going to be the 3 arcane, 3 physical, and that's it. That is all you get, at least at the moment. Unless Michael has some Spellbound Creeper shenanigans. Which he might. I wouldn't put it past him. So I would not be shocked if Michael here, I would expect it. Spellbound Creepers, some auras in here, or some ways to create auras. A Spellbound Creepers into a Read the Ruins red could be pretty devastating here on a non-block here on the Gloomville. Ooh. Then he definitely would start getting swarmed out. Gloomville there needs to have some auras created. The nice thing about it is that it's played or created at all during the turn. Okay, Joe takes the 3 on the rune chance. That sends him to 17. Doesn't have arcane barrier. Oh no, his Achilles accelerator should have arcane barrier, correct? Oh gosh, shows how much I know about dash cards. Yeah, Joe calls no blocks, and here we go. Michael, Spellbound Creepers. Throws away Spellblade Assault to pay for it. And then Red Read the Runes. There's the 3 arcane. Or the 3 auras, sorry. He's actually missing a Viscerite trigger there as well. That is his... Oh no, it was a non-attack action, I'm sorry, prior to. Viscerite does specify. So the next Rune Blade action Michael plays, he will generate another rune chant. Joe cannot prevent any arcane damage this turn. Revel in Rune Blood follows up. If you played an attack action card and a non-attack action card this turn, create 4 rune chants. Woo! At the beginning of your end phase, destroy all rune chants you control though. So Michael still does need to attack. Amplify the Arc Knight. That is going to send him in. So Michael there does technically create a rune chant here, but that would get destroyed at the end of the turn if she's not able to do. Joe here cannot block any of these rune chants. So Joe is going to take 8 and then stares down 6 physical as well. So 14 damage coming across. A lethal attack already. Oh my Lanta. Joe says, oh my god. That was pretty well done. Takes his 8. 1 second here, fellas. Judge call. All right, we're back after a nice judge call there. A little bit of explaining, a little bit of understanding, hopefully, and we get to move on. So that's the way it'd be. We finish off Michael's amplify the Arknight attack for 6 there as Joe takes blocks up with his some equipment and will take 2. So Joe will fall to 3 after that. Oh, super scary there. But sometimes that's the way it be. Not to be fair, Joe had a pretty crazy good turn himself, but then Michael out of the Everfest cards gets to smack back as Joe breaks the Goliath gauntlets there. After his 2, so he did get 2 resources there from the Teklo core, for those wondering. That allows him to play the red throttle there for free. It is boosted, so coming in for 8. Go again, thanks to a successful boost. For those curious on Just Stuff, the critical rulings are pretty good at explaining things. And the release notes. I do always recommend checking them out. I like to try to memorize it if I can, to be fair. Haven't got a chance on the Everfest stuff yet. Too new for me. Been too busy. Too crazy of a week, to be fair. But keep in mind, just 1.5 comes out pretty soon. 2.0 comes out near the ends of the month of February. Will not affect ProQuest though. Something to keep in mind there. 1.5 I believe is just explaining some of the new keywords like heave, which is a nice keyword that we may be able to see here. Michael throws 8 in front of it, including 1 Sonata, a bingo, and a meet and greet. There we go. Joe says he likes bingo. The card, not the game. The card, not the game. You should. Michael there finds 9 block. Michael definitely in the health advantage. He did just lose 3 cards though, leaving him 1 card in hand. Very interesting choice there. Maybe he just needs to cycle out the turn. Rotoring Ram +3. He has boosted, Joe has, so that will go to the bottom of his deck. To his next Mechanologist attack card. Oh, double stacked on the Tekla there. That would have been pretty cool, but Joe does need to put pressure on. He's already got 3 cards out of the grip, though, so he's definitely going to get some damage going across here. High speed impact is how he wants to try to do it. That one's is it red? No, it's only for 5. It's blue. It's high speed impact blue, unfortunately. Joe had a blue hand and reveals a maximum velocity there on the top on the boost, and not super excited about that because it's going into the banish zone and will not have a nice fun red attack for that one. So Joe a little bit Nambo on the damage here. No blocks here from Michael. Wants to take the 5 down to 8. No reactions from either player. So Michael does fall to 8. Zero to 60, the follow up. I'm a little surprised Joe didn't start with the 0 to 60. But there we go. Pounder activated as well. Although I may have to. Could you pull up? I want me to check the Pounder. I don't know if that was actually sequenced correctly. Let me double check. Because Pounder might not be a May. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, had to revert back a little bit. It's probably not the most. It is caught during the turn, so we are going to revert back to the last legal play, or to where it was supposed to be into effect there, which should help it out. So Joe this time, we just rerouted. We just added 2 to the attack, gave Michael another chance to block it, and we're going to move on. I feel like that's a pretty good resolution there. Michael takes the 5 again. So just 1 less life Michael falls under here. Falling down to 7. So nothing too crazy there. Just had to make sure everybody was was good with it there. So alrighty, now 0 to 60 for 3. Okay, so nothing too crazy there. No harm, no foul from either of our players. So we'll move on a little happy there. Michael will block all 3 of that with his equipment. Be a real happy camper there a little bit. It does have a Sonata still in hand. We know that. So Joe goes, I have a go again there. So I'm coming in with the pistol. Yeah, I had to look up the pounder there. It is not a May. It's like it is like the mask momentum there. You have to do the effect if you got it. Well, not you have to. It's like it's not like the mask. It's like the mask, and then it's a once per turn effect, and it's active the time you hit it. You can technically miss the mask, but I believe the Teklo Pounder, since it is a neutral, you have a gain, but you lose a steam counter that you might want to save for later. It's something that I would prefer to just rewind back to and make it happen. Make it happen correctly. Technically, I guess you could consider the it's a weird trigger to consider missed, because you are beneficial missing the or you do avoid a detriment of losing a steam counter. So it's a little weird. Michael on his turn, just the same thing he was gonna do, blocks as he wanted to, and then Arsenal and pass. Losing the tempo though, Michael did. He's got his opponent down at 3. He did need to use a lot of the cards from his hand to stay alive. But he is at 5. I think Michael might have been able to keep a card, keep a 3 blocker there, go down to 2, and maybe gets a Fire Sonata plus an attack. Oh, I don't know. That would be pretty spicy. But now Joe does have the aggro. We'll have to keep an eye on the pounder for the boost. Anybody want to vote on who they think is going to clean out this game? We saw Viscerai win the round 1. This time Dash throws a nice new, the new Everfest card there. The one that can hunt equipment. A little speeder bike. Joe coming in for 5 on this high speed impact. It's a +2 from the pounder. Next attack that hits gets dominate. 3 cards in hand there for Joe. Michael now definitely has a lot of things to consider. He does not have a lot of block left on his equipment. Right now the Skullcap would only block for 1. Should Michael fall below Joe's life, it will get +2. And I think Michael will probably try to get that to happen here. A lot of times Dash does end up closing the chain, so I could see Michael potentially waiting on that. Probably does not want this to hit though. He's trying to avoid the dominate. There was a successful boost. Or excuse me, if it hits, the next attacking boost gets dominated. It has go again thanks to the successful boost. So Michael does not want this to hit. But throws 4 on out there. Next attack will get dominate. The next attack that Joe boosts. Oh no, Michael playing it risky. Risking it for the biscuit. Does have Sonata there in Arsenal. Joe says, I've boosted, so it's time to heart. Finds 2 resources. Joe had his floating resources thanks to his Teklo core there, for those wondering how he was able to pay for these things. Teklo Courier for 4, dominate. Oh, not quite enough to get there. Should be 3 to 4 right now. Should be 3 to 4, so it is a lethal attack. Michael, though, he can block all 4 of it. Michael definitely does not want this one to hit. I think you throw the skull cap on top of this one there, Michael. Oh no! Another 2 block. Michael blocks 2, takes 2. That means the next attack that gets boosted is gonna get +3. It won't have dominate, but it does +3. Uh-oh. Coming in for 7 dominate. Didn't give the name of it. I don't recognize it. Michael. Oh, payload. Payload. There you go. That's how it gets to dominate. 4 normal attack power plus the 3. And that will close us out. Darn, that was a blue one too. So Michael almost got through there, but after a crazy turn, just never kept the tempo. Joe was able to nicely come in and rip that tempo back and just keep going. So solid play there from both of our players. Like seeing the new Everfest cards. If you like seeing the new Everfest cards, hit that like and subscribe button. Tyler there, I see that. He had the Teklo core. Had the Teklo core for the resources. So, not too shabby. So, hey, that was a dashing round. And I think we'll close that out there and catch you for round number 3. Catch you soon. Oh,
okay, so what it is if we
run and jump to the other side, we can make that right. We won't fall, you and I, you know we can fly. Have all along, don't prove me wrong. Tell me you won't let me down again. Don't let me down again. Fool me once, fool me twice. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Run and jump, roll the dice. Please don't waste my time. Say what's on your mind. You know what's on mine. You know what I want you to say, so say it now. This war between us, I just wanna tear it down. Tell me you won't let me down again. Don't let me down again. Don't let me down, don't let me down again.
Test 1, 2, test. Test 1, 2, test.
Let me give you something to feel
Test 1, 2, 3.
good about. Good about. Good about. Good about. I can give you something to feel good about. Good about.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can see it.
this is the shit.
Okay. Oh, this is so weird.
Years together don't just go away like that. I do everything I can
Test 1, 2.
forget, but nothing ever works.
Oh, just us.
Think of you. If only I could. I let you in and right away my walls crashed down. You loved me till you left. I tried to numb the pain now, but nothing ever works. I'm still filled with hurt. Wish my memory could be blurred. If only I could erase the things we used to do. If only I could have amnesia when I think of you. If only I
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms this Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are excited to bring you awesome flesh and blood coverage starring Everfest. They got themselves a nice guest appearance that Everfest does. It's out, it's about, it's coming to you in your local store nearby here. As we see a little bit of action going on here from Joe, who totally forgot to get his item out. Whoops. That's supposed to be a pounder there. He gets it. John, on his turn, makes a rune chant, passes. He is going to be our turn one player. We're just going to get a lot of Viscerai today. That's what it is. Apparently, everybody likes the Viscerai in Everfest. Joe, though, he's like, I like the Everfest in Dash, or the Dash in Everfest. So a little bit of a different strategies there. But how's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing? Hopefully you are enjoying yourselves as I am. I'm having a great time. Having a great time. Always a good time when I get to play some Flesh and Blood. We are, at the midway point of this match. We'll be halfway through the event tonight, and I'll be sad because we'll almost be done. Sad news, but happiness. Yeah, like I said, 4 rounds total, including this one. Here we are here in round 3 as Joe plays 0 to 60 boosts. Of course that hits. He's all set up to boost. Plus the pounder comes in for 5. Go again. 0 to 60. 5. Go again thanks to boost. Staring down John. John has that arsenal card. 4 cards in hand. Some nice equipment he can block with. He's rocking the Arcanite Skull Cap. The Grasp, the Bloodsheath Skeletta, and the Spellbound Creepers. About the same as most of the other ones have been. Joe there playing the Skull Cap, the Teklo Foundry Heart, the Goliath Gauntlets, and the Achilles Accelerator. Joe follows up 0 to 60 with the Rotary Ram. That's going to be +3. He has boosted this turn, so it will go down to the bottom of the deck. And then a T-Bone. A T-Bone to follow up with that. Ooh, not too shabby there. That's going to say 6. Go again. T-Bone there. If you control a card in the combat chain that was boosted, the hero must have been T-Bone with an equipment they control, if able to. Now, the nice thing about T-Bone, or the nice thing about blocking that, is if you have equipment that already has counters on it, you can still put out a 0 block there. So that's that tech block there against T-Bone. But against stuff like Ranger, T-Bone, T-Bone comes in nasties. A lot of Ranger has just Blade Break. All right, T-Bone does get blocked up there as John puts the Skull Cap and a card in front of it, and then Joe follows up with a gun rifle shot for 3. Thanks for the 2 boosted attacks. And it's not the pistol, it is the rifle, I believe. Or is it the pistol? Is that what we're looking at? Hold on a second. All right, we got that figured out. Yeah, it was the plasma bear shot, and I was wondering what was going on. Joe had broke the chain, as John clearly pointed out there, by loading up the gun, the shot, so to speak, prior to which would close the chain. He needed to load it up prior to attacking. A bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate there. John here. E-strike 5 go again. Bottom's a card. +1 rune chance. That's coming in for 6. That's after a Gorging Tome. Draw 1 there. John now has played a non-attack action card. So the next Runeblade card he plays will generate a rune chant there. And every Runeblade card after that, this turn will generate a rune chant. The Gorging Tome is a nice legendary card there that allows you to draw 1 plus the number of tomes in all of the graveyards. Well, maxes out at 2. Nice tech choice though against the well, not tech choice, but can be nice against other Briars if they happen to have theirs early and you don't. Woo! Now Tome's a little bit risky though. Doesn't block for nothing, doesn't pitch for nothing. So you kind of have to play it as it comes up, or you get stuck with it. You could theoretically put it in Arsenal there. Joe takes 5. Read the runes. Red. Makes 4 rune chance. Arsenals and passes the turn up. Not too shabby from our Viscerai player there. Loads up some damage, so to speak, for a following turn. Joe does have a nice grip. 4 cards, 1 in Arsenal. Pounder's still active. Two abilities left on that, as he considers his hand. Now Joe does still have quite a bit of equipment left available to him to block with. Maybe we'll see him use more of the heart. We haven't seen him use a lot of the heart this game, or in this tournament, excuse me, that's what I mean to say. He's done it no times in this game. I believe only once or twice in the previous 2 rounds we've seen him, or the previous round that we saw him, for sure. Joe, deep in thought, careful consideration. So how are you guys doing? Oh, 14 to 14 it is. 14 to 14 there. We'll get that updated. Joe, after consideration, T-bones, gets pounded. Pounding the bone, so to speak. Coming in for 4. Darn, T-bone does not hit for very much, does it? T-bone does need to be blocked. All right, so T-bone does provide make a equipment to block, because it does see itself. It is a card on the chain, so it will have to be blocked by equipment, because Joe had a boost. Whether successful or not, doesn't matter there. 0 to 60 to follow up here from Joe when we get to it, as he considers. 0 to 60 red, so now we're getting some damage in here from Joe. That one does get a successful boost. There's not going to be any failured boosts. John will block 3, take 1. Our Viscerai players are liking to keep their health totals high against the dash, opting to wait for those money turns. Effectively, you could consider it setting themselves up a little bit. High speed impact, Joe says. It's blue though, so 2. Only for 2. Joe considering boosting, opting not to boost, so that will do it here. So John knows that there's probably not going to be a follow-up attack this turn. So could take the 2 should he want. He's got the blood sheath that could throw out there in front of the 2 if he really wanted to, but says no, I'll take it. 14 to 11. As this turn reaches its conclusion there, Joe arsenals and passes away. 1 counter left on that pounder, and Joe is not happy about his current setup there. Not liking the weapon. I don't think the weapon's that bad. You just gotta load it up. You gotta plan for it. You gotta get ready for it, so to speak. John likes the E-Strike. He only had 2 cards in hand, so he says that's E-Strike for 2 plus 2. So coming in 7 and 4 rune chance, 11 damage total. Nice response back here from John. Nothing in hand though, so this will be it. What you see is what you got. Joe now has a lot of information. Could take it all if he likes his grip to try to pull out to try to just completely try to tempo and lock John out of the game. But We shall see. We know Joe can make some serious damage. I know if I was sitting in Joe's seat right now after some of these kind of measly attacks that were earlier, that I might be sitting on some just straight gas. If I'm looking at reds in the hand, I'd probably take this 11. I'd probably take this 11 and crack back. Get John on the back foot. It is always scary, though, against a Viscerai. They got Sonatas for free that could ding you out of the blue. Whole sorts of other ways to just get some crazy damage. Joe there takes the 4 rune chance, as he still considers blocks. Could throw out equipment now. He is at 10, so Skullcap will block for 2. Blocks 4 with armor there. The heart and the Skullcap. I think, Joe, you just keep the cards, take the 3 damage, and move on with your turn. But Joe could additionally throw a card out there and take no additional damage, should he choose to. And he's going to consider about it. What would you do if you're in this position? Would you throw the card out there, or would you wait? Now, obviously, we can't see what's in Joe's hand, so we can't make a solid decision. But if you consider average hands, what would you do on an average hand? I know if it's a fire hand, I am taking all 3 of this damage and going. Don't mind if I do. Here's 18 back. That would require a response there from John. The downsides to a lot of the Runeblade stuff, they do have a lot of 2 blocks. So Joe here throws a red attack out in front of that. That's combustible. Something along that lines there as the block. Shows how how often I play or run into dash. Now I'm okay with that though, because I am a Kano player, so keep the dashes away, especially at the new Signal Jammer card. For those that don't know, look it up. Signal Jammer is wild. So a Rotary Ram, that's +3. Goliath Gauntlets, that's +2. That's +5 here in the next attack. Rotary Ram will not move to the bottom of the deck though, because there hasn't been a boost. Throttle. The pounder. Joe was considering not boosting there, but he did already look at the card, so he had to. He did have to go through with it. Was considering not boosting to save the pounder, but still 13 damage coming back is not too shabby. 13 go again. Now there is no more cards left in Joe's hand. That's why I think you save this up and consider hiding. You take 3 more damage, go to 7, and potentially come in with an additional attack. But I'm not too sure what Joe had. He did throw a red out there, so that could be. You might not have had the resources for it, but Teklo Foundry. And who knows what's in Joe's arsenal. Now, it could be a Spark of Genius. That could help. Spark of Genius, Joe goes back into a Pounder or into a Teklo Core again. Start generating some resources on future turn. John blocks 3 to stay alive at 1. Woo! See, that's where sometimes you wish you just had that card in hand. You could pitch with a pistol, but the red pitch wasn't going to get there. All right, there had to help there with the Rotary Ram. You do have to boost prior to the Ram being played to get it to the bottom of your deck. So could be a nice long game option. Dash already has a pretty solid late game, to be fair. But maybe this is going to assist in the aggro Dash late game. Yeah, more, or I'm getting directed to more boost fodder as well for later on. Keep the deck healthy. John here on his turn did Mordred Tide into Gloomveil. Uh-oh. Gloom Veil is going to be at +1 right now. Oh, no. 2. It's at 2. Because Mordred Tide gets you the other one. So, Gloom Veil there. I will get that link to you there in the chat. It should be coming in for 4. Go again. 4. Go again. Now, if John is able to, which he most likely is able to, if he's able to get a additional aura out there, he will make all of his arcane damage unpreventable this turn, as we saw in some previous turns there. Joe cycling through his Everfest pools to get a nice read on the Gloom Veil. That's one way to do it. Just have your opponent's cards on hand. Joe here is likely not wanting this to hit. The scary thing is when you call no blocks thinking that they won't get the effects, and that's what the Spellbound Creepers allow you to do, is pull the effects. Would you go ahead and pull Spellbound Creepers up there for me? We can take a look at that one. So those wondering how this combination works, Spellbound Creepers there is once return instant, you can put a bind counter on it. You may play your next non-attack action card as though it were an instant. You can activate that ability only if you have attacked or defended with an attack action card this turn. More often than not, it's the attacked part of it. Because at the beginning of your end phase, you destroy it unless you have dealt arcane damage this turn equal to or greater than the number of bind counters, which really just depends on whether it sticks around or not. But it's mainly that first bit there is what allows you to get like a read to runes out there, or in this case, John's case, any non-attack Runeblade card would generate the rune chant there from Viscerai's ability. It would actually generate 2, to be fair, thanks to Mordred Tide. As Joe now consider it, if I am Joe here, I am definitely getting 4 block in front of this. Has the ability with the Teklo Heart and a 3 block from hands. Joe's just trying to decide what the best way to block this one up is. Throws Spark only blocks 3. We'll take 1 because it came in for 4. Sorry about that. John did not activate the Spellbound Creepers and get the extra aura. So Rattlebones after Skeletta banishes Ninth Blade. Oh man, that'll go up to 4 there on the rune chance, and then John will be able to play the Ninth Blade. The double reduction there will make 8, and then make Ninth Blade only cost 1. All right, there, little discussion there. John was just explaining Rattlebones was played because he had to go again, not as an instant. So Bloodshot Skeletta there pops to allow John to play his next non-attack and attack action card, reduce cost for the rune chance he controls. Now keep in mind, fellas, that pops when you play the card. But that triggered ability happens when you play the card. So let's say you lead out with an attack action, and if you have no more rune chance left over after your attack action, your next non-attack action, unfortunately, would not be reduced. So John there was able to go the Ninth Blade. That generated 1 from the Viscerai, so it would be 2 from the Mordred Tide. And then the Shard there would generate 1 plus 1 from the Mordred Tide. So that's why we see 4 additional rune chance sitting by John there. Viscerai getting nasty with it. John coming in 4 rune chance and 9 physical damage. Looking good. Joe here has a serious consider. Now I like this from John. That's where you soak up you take all that damage. John also potentially has a chance to go Spellbound Creepers, 0 cost non-attack action with Go again, regenerate his action point, and come in with the Rosetta Thorn for the kill. Oh boy, wildness. Had John got the third effect there on the Gloom Veil, he could also alternatively just kill Joe with just the rune chance alone. All the arcane taken there. Oh no, excuse me, 1 arcane taken, 3 pitch there blocked up. Does the Killer Disintegrator? Yeah, it does have Arcane Barrier then. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I said it had block earlier. That's my bad. I know it has barrier. What am I doing? I just get so sad when I see a dash across from me that I just ignore all the equipment they have and cry myself out of the rounds. Joe here blocks 4, takes 5. John says, I want to activate creepers, please. Do become for free, no mode. Yep, Rune Chance coming out. Rosetta Thorn, 2 and 2 plus 6. Checks out. Oh boy, well done, John. That was some serious sequencing and some great Viscera action. I love to see that. Solid arcane damage and just solid turn. So, well done to both players there. Joe gave Dash a very fair shake at it, but I think he was not too happy with the with his weapon choice there. He definitely wanted the pistol, I think, is what he was saying or considering. But alas, you live and learn sometimes, especially with new cards. So you love to see it in the new set. John, though, will likely see more of him and more Viserite coming down the line. So don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying the gameplay, stick around. We're waiting on 2 games, so it'll come back at you quick, fast, and hurry. Actually, we're waiting on 1 game. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back at you soon.
The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not
Microsoft Surface Pro 8 has the power of a laptop and the versatility of a tablet, all in one. This thin and adaptable device has a touchscreen and a newly designed signature keyboard that can even store your Surface Pen. Surface Pro 8 is Microsoft's most powerful Pro yet. Show the world how you stand out with Surface Pro 8. Check it out at surface.com/Surface Pro 8.
Was it really that hard? I didn't know that I would have to go. I guess it wasn't that far away that I could reach out to. I said I'll hold on. It's a simple principle, but now I'm stuck on my own. I need to find a way to save myself, since I'm not a hero. Since I'm not a hero. Since I'm not a
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, and I'm hyped. I'm alongside streamer named who's not as hyped. Hypey-ish, because Everfest is out, but more hyped because Joshua here is playing the Kano. You love to see it. Love to see it. Even though it starts at 5 less life, does not start from behind in our hearts. John here actually was our turn 1 player. Joshua, John just passed the turn and went into Joshua so John could arsenal a card and keep the shields up, so to speak. So Joshua gets a free turn at it. And we got Stir the Aether Winds into a Voltic Bolt. That's coming across for 9. Thanks to a Crucible Pump there. John says no block, take 9. Joshua's like, yeah, I'll take that for sure indeed as the Kano player. You love to see it. So Joshua there getting some nice damage in already with the life total lead. 15 to 11 going into John's turn now. To be fair, Viserai has been absolutely nutty lately though, so you can't really count it out. But you know who I have winning this matchup. Who do you have? Let me know there. John here. Taking 4, 2 rune chants being created. Excuse me, Joshua taking 4 as the 2 rune chants were created there when the spell resolved. Attack resolved. There we go. This is not magic. There. Oh, John thought he had creepers. He forgot. He didn't bring them. Oh no. John just threw this game. Oh no. Didn't block with the barrier and threw that away. He should have 2 barrier there. Actually, I don't know if the new item does itself, but we'll see. So Joshua plays the Tome of Fend off from the hand, which means he's going off the top for the rest. That's activate Kano. That's a Whisper. That's blue. Nice card there. That can refresh your action point. Oh, finds a Stir the Aether Winds here. It is blue though, but will allow Joshua to come out of the hands. Pumps up. One second there, fellas. Oh, yeah, would have had 2 floating there. Yeah, just double checking on the pitch there because it was a blue on the tome there. So, Aether Spindle coming for 6. Opt the damage dealt. John will pay 3, block 3. Joshua will get to ops 3. Like some on top, some on the bottom. Does not have a blue in hand to continue off the op. So Joshua just stacked up his next turn, which is still pretty crazy. Arsenal's a card and draws up. John sitting at 8. Well within lethal range here from Joshua. John says Sonata for 0. Joshua says sure. We're going to see attack, attack, non-attack. John will get one of these. The meet and greet will allow go again. The Gloomveil will have its Gloomveiliness. Been a core function of the explosive Viscerai stuff. Oh, hold on. Just all right, John to get one ping there off the Sonata as he found 2 attack actions, 1 non-attack actions. The Gloomveil was the card chosen back to the hand. And John says, you know what, that doesn't cost nothing. So Gloomveil snapping out 2 arcane damage, getting across there. As Joshua no blocks all of it. We'll take 3 damage. Down to 5. Actually, I think John there missed the Viscerai trigger. Oh, no, would have go again. No, so he didn't miss it. Just only had the 1. Only had the 1 rune chant. No Mordred Tide this time to get extra. Revel in Runeblood. Coming up. Oh, boy, that generated a whole bunch of rune chants. So generated 4. And then up to 6. Oh, no. And then that was, I believe, Rune Flash. 6 rune chants and an attack coming in. That's lethal here at Joshua. Joshua still has a full grip, though. And he can definitely make 8 damage. For sure. It's going to be tough here, potentially, for Arcano player. He does have Arcane Barrier 1 on the Metacarpus nodes. The Storm Striders are Arcane Barrier 2. Something to keep in mind there, that should Joshua pop the Metacarpus, it becomes a little awkward to black. Now, Joshua does have the Ragamuffin Tat, which is a new innovation out of Italy there. In the Kano decks, you see it more in Classic Constructed than Blitz, but it's okay in Blitz. It allows you, if you have 1 card in hand left, you can draw a card and put a card from your hand back on top. You do have to destroy the half for it, so effectively you can stack what you want on top, be it a tome or another big old damage or combo piece, and pull it across Joshua. He's mathing out to see if he can't find 8. I think you can there, Joshua, even with a Voltic Bolt and 2 Sturdy Aether Winds gone. John does only have 1 card in hand. Joshua blocks the first rune chant there with eye. Ooh, I like this sequencing. Wants to opt. All right, so 5 rune chants still coming there. Had to help assist John with that one. Make sure that the board state was accurate there for him. Joshua did not block all 3, just blocked the 1 so he could get the opt from the eye. As he looks through his hand, the opt there. On the left side of it, Joshua's looking at it now, deciding what goes top, what goes bottom. Taking a long time. I'm not sure Joshua sees a combination here. He might be a little still strapped for resources. 1 card here in hand for John. Very easy for Kano to make 11. Very easy. Joshua's mathing it out, though. Does have the Storm Striders up. But it's going to be hard for Joshua to survive this turn, though. Should he try to block out? He's staring down 9 still. Kano sometimes has some no blocks or some 2 blocks. We're gonna sit here for a little bit and wait and see. I don't know exactly what Joshua is playing. There are some new Everfest cards that make their way into Wizard. That new Wildfire card would be absolutely crazy here. And or one of the commons that deal an extra 2 damage on your opponent's if it's on your opponent's turn. Joshua there had a card slip away from there, so he had to grab it up. Joshua leaves 2 on top like so. Activates his Storm Striders. And the Crucible, it looks like. That will eat up all of his resources there. Nothing floating. So the Storm Striders allow Joshua here to play a Wizard non-attack action card out of the hands as an instant. Oh, yeah, there you go. Sonic Boom, guaranteed to hit. That's coming in for 4. That will leave 1 floating here for Joshua. Pumps it with the Metacarpus. I like that idea. Pumps it with the Metacarpus. Comes in for 5. John here would definitely be incentivized to block as much as he can on this one. Oh, takes the 5. Oh no, down to 3. Joshua gets a look at the top. It's another Sonic Boom. It's Sonic Boom and a Sonic Boom. Comes in for 3 there. Now Joshua can pay to increase the damage. Joshua triggers the hat in response to the Sonic Boom. Puts a card down. Back on top. Pays for the Metacarpus. John only had a red, so he's going to die regardless. Add in another Chain Lightning to come in. Oh! Oh! Which would add it up onto the 4. So great sequencing there from Joshua. You love to see it. Double Sonic Boom when your opponent only has 1 card in hand. You know you're about to get damage. It took Joshua a minute to get there, but when he did, he roasted him out, which means we get to see more Kano action. You'll love to see it. So well done for both of our players, and that closes us out in round number 4. But don't worry, don't fret, don't be frightened. Round 5, gonna come at you quick, fast, and in a hurry. So if you're excited for more Flesh and Blood action, if you're excited for more Everfest, stick around, because 2 more rounds left of this awesome game.
Then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. I'm getting over kills. Can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. I'm getting over kills. Can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. I'm so high, for so long I've searched for something that feels right. For the love of my life. Then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. I'm getting over kills for you, baby. Can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. I'm getting over kills. Can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy, it's so crazy, it's so crazy.
My days have been numbered too long since your irreplaceable heart has gone. I can't shut my eyes before dawn. A life without you has been hard enough, and still I am forced to move on. Another step closer to the great beyond. I don't know who I have become now that the sorrow has made me numb. Ever since your departure, my world
I woke up again at 5 a.m. Can't get you off my mind. Can't figure out who I am if I can't call you mine. These four walls come caving in. I can't get no rest. Outside, breathing in your last cigarette. I would've followed you down, baby. Followed you down, down, down. How many been in your bed lately? You really make your way around. You say you lay with me forever, but I'm alone with another round. With another round. I'm just trying to make last call. If I'm too drunk, I can't call. And ask why you left me for someone else. I'm just trying to make last call and get drunk while you fall into love with someone else. I don't know where I've been. I taste like ash and wine. When you wake up with him, does his body feel like mine? I would've followed you down, baby. Followed you down, down, down. How many been in your bed lately? You really make your way around. You say you lay with me forever, but I'm alone with another round. With another round. I'm just trying to make last call. If I'm too drunk, I can't call. And ask why you left me for someone else. I'm just trying to make last call and get drunk while you fall into love with someone else. I've been sad before, but not like this. 'Cause I had it bad for you since our first kiss. Oh.
Close your eyes, don't think it much. Maybe then you'll feel alright. All these noises, all these voices, they give me tied to the ground. Breaking freely, but all behind. It's all so harmful to me. Poison. something to realize. Afraid of what's beyond me. I look into the mirror, cannot recognize the monster I'm seeing before my eyes. Breaking free, leave it all behind. It's all so harmful to me. Poison. Feeling all my senses, I'm under control. What do I keep going up?
This winter, there's something for everyone with the Disney Bundle. Unforgettable stories on Disney Plus, like Marvel Studios' Eternals.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And Disney's Encanto.
This is my chance.
Fan favorites on Hulu like Pen 15 and The Great. And epic sports on ESPN Plus like Man in the Arena, Tom Brady, and over 1,000 NHL games. Get the Disney Bundle today for only $13.99 a month. Includes Hulu ad-supported plan. Access content from each service separately. Terms apply. See thedisneybundle.com for details.
Broken promises, oh, they just haunt me. I'm locked inside, these feelings can't be free. We were happy, maybe that was just me. All I can remember is how you promised me. You said that you'd be here, but why I'm here alone? I wasted everything, now I got nothing. Oh, time is all I have, but you took it again. Now I'm here wishing for a time machine, time machine. Take me back. Take me back. If we didn't meet on that rainy day, would we have fallen in love and ends up this way? Don't apologize, just tell me why. Just tell me why. Broken promise. You said that you'd be here, but why I'm here alone? I wasted everything, now I got nothing. Oh, time is all I have, but you took it again. Now I'm here wishing for a time machine, time machine. Ooh, I need a time machine, something I can rewind all these scenes, take them out from my memory. Yeah, I need Feels like I'm caught up in a trance. Can come down all night. The city never stood a chance. With you by my side, it's all ours. So don't second guess. Let down your guard. Just take a chance. I feel the hours ticking down. Wish I could turn it all around, but in my mind we're frozen perfectly in time. Can we turn back the night? Stay in this street for me. Can we turn back the night? Stay in this street for me. Can we turn back the light? Same old places come alive. Wherever we are, feels like I'm seeing with new eyes. Even in the dark, let's go get lost. Just take my hand, ignore the cost. Forget the plan, I feel the hours ticking down. Wish I could turn it all around, but in my mind we're frozen perfectly in time. Can we turn back the night? Stay in this street for me. Can we turn back the night? Stay in this street for me. Can we turn back the light? Falling out of your atmosphere and letting go of the way things were. Pieces of me are still shattered. I still wonder if it mattered. Getting my feet back on the ground, 'cause things feel different when you're not around. I thought time would make things better, but you're still all I can remember. And the memories come and go, 'cause you're everything I know. And I'm trying so hard, but so far I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. Things must be easier for you, 'cause I'm stuck here while you're somewhere new. I think of you less and less now, but I still can't figure out how. All this time has passed since you left, but somehow I struggle to forget all the places we were happy. Now they only make me empty. so far. I can't let go.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday events. Uh-oh, camera's coming. Oh, yep, they're still on table 2. That'll do it. All right, well, it's the Vids are coming at you. Don't worry about that. Wait one there, and they will come as we got 2 Germans for you today. Freddy and Joshua staring it down. Hopefully this comes in quick. We got a, behind the scenes action. I might have cut out a little bit in the middle bit there, but no. Oh no. How's that, fellas? There we go. There we go. We took it. All right, so we're missing. Oh god, I missed a whole bunch of action already. What the hell happened? Well, we got Joshua going off though. That's all I know. It is Joshua's turn. He's staring down some sort of auras. I'm not sure what they are, but we got Sturdy Aether Winds into Aether Spindle. So that's coming in for 7. That'd be Zeben there for our German aficionados. And off to the damage dealt. Freddy here has got some cool new Runeblade cards there. Let me see if I can't find them down. I can't recognize them off the top. All right, there, trying to figure out. I can't remember what those ones are. I don't know. Some sort of aura there. Oh, that's right. Those Runeblood incantations. That's what those are. All right. At the enters the arena with counters on it. At the beginning of your action phase, you remove a verse counter. And if you do, you create a rune chant token. So Joshua here, still coming in for 7. Freddy's determining how he wants to block it. Just wanted to double check, make sure I wasn't forgetting nothing on any sort of rune or arcane barrier. Those are just only rune chants. So it came in with double red Runeblood incantations at the start. Nice, Freddy there, showcasing strong. So that'll be two rune chants a turn for the next 3 turns there. But Joshua says we are not gonna let this go that long. We want to finish it up early. So you know who I'm voting for. Joshua's got my money. whether or not I think Kano is the strongest in this matchup, I am always gonna vote for it. Yeah, fanboy my ass. It's just efficient. Kano can always get there. Freddy still considering the blocked. Joshua wants to let him get the opt. Freddy, he's mathing it out. They're going deep. Freddy is going way deep on this one. Max, he can block 4. IC is going to be 3. So Freddy there sitting with the Spellbound Creepers, which do not have Arcane Barrier on them. So discussion about some red pitch cards here going on. I don't think Freddy has a very resource heavy hand. I think he's a little strapped for gonna be strapped for pitch here. And that is why he is considering this one. Freddy probably definitely worried about Blazing Aether as well coming out. It's going to be a massive opt if this hits. I hope Freddy doesn't try to race this. I think Joshua would definitely be in the advantage zone if they do go for a race. Freddy and Joshua confirms a 7. Oh no, Freddy. Blocking 1, takes 6. Opt 6 here for Joshua. Woo! To be fair though, Joshua is out of cards in the hand though. I did not see that. So actually this opt is not as scary as it could be. But Joshua will be able to craft his next hand and potentially what card is on top. So if Joshua likes 5 of them, he can put 4 in the hand, leave 1 on top, and know exactly what's there. And guarantee off, start a string going on. So Joshua here, definitely heavily considering this. Still rocking the same setup he had previously. The Ragamuffins hat, the Metacarpus Nodes, the Spring Tunic, and the Storm Striders. That's not his hand there, ladies and gentlemen. It could be sometimes in Kano. And you got enough tomes there. That is his opt, as Joshua is crafting it for those just tuning in. Freddy, though, he kept 3 cards in the hand, 1 card in Arsenal. Well, obviously has to stay there. And he's going to generate 2 rune chants for himself off the start of the turn. Ooh, this could get pretty good here for Freddy, though. Freddy only down to 14 means Joshua, I mean, it is in range here for Joshua, potentially. That would require a Stir the Aetherwind and Stir the Aetherwind, Fork Lightning with a Metacarpus pump and a Crucible. So that does actually require an Arsenal slot there or a Tunic trigger. Otherwise, the max you can do in a 4-card hand with Stir the Aetherwind and Fork Lightning is going to be 12 if both of those cards are in hand. The money zone comes when you put one of those in Arsenal, and you can then use the Metacarpus nodes as well to pump them up. Additionally, with Storm Striders, so that is on your turn, additionally on your opponent's turn, the Storm Striders activation takes 1, so that takes away the Crucible pump, which means that the max Joshua could get there in a 4-card hand would be 10 damage. Now, to be fair, that math gets a little different there with Aether Flares and the new Aether Wildfire. And some of the new Everfest cards, Joshua finishes his ops and draws his 4. And Freddy will now generate rune chants. I believe the max I was able to come up with was Aether Flare into Aether Wildfire into Snapback, I believe. I believe is what it was. I'd have to redouble check. I have my notes on it somewhere. Oh my gosh, yeah. Vexing Quill. Vexing Quill hand created some rune chants. After the Mordor Tide, that's why there's 6 there. Viserai Trigger does pop. That means 2 rune chants coming in at the back end of this. Meet and Greet is likely to have go again. It does not at the moment. Oh, and if it hits, Freddy will get 2 extra rune chants there, but likely Meet and Greet will get the second half of the card ability there. If you have dealt or deal arcane damage to an opposing hero this turn, Meet and Greet gains go again. Well, there's 6 sources of potential go again coming in there for Freddy. Joshua will likely not want to spin the hand to block up, but he is staring down 10 damage on this, and then a guaranteed another 6 from the Rosetta Thorn. That is guaranteed based on what is straight up there on the field, but some other crazy shenanigans could happen with Spellbound Creepers and a Arsenal Read the Runes potentially there, increasing the damage. So Joshua does have to keep in mind what that card might be. Joshua says, you know what? I think we're okay to fire off since you only have 2 floating. And if Joshua can pull the 2 floating out, he knows he will stick Freddy with 6 less damage. So we'll see if Freddy can keep a resource remaining to come in for another 6. So Joshua activated Kano, found Lessons in Lava. Kano will let you look at the top card of your deck. If it's not an attack action card, you may banish it. If you do, you may play it. The turn is over in an instant. So we'll be able to play that Lessons in Lava for free, but did have to pay 3 resources for the privilege of doing so. We'll play it as an instant, not for free. Does have to pay for it. So Joshua pumps with the Crucible, plays the Lessons in Lava. That leaves 1 floating, 4 coming at Freddy. Joshua can then search for a card. This is actually a pretty good string here now from Joshua. He still has 2 cards in hand. If he has a Blazing Aether here, all Joshua needs to find is, if Joshua has a Blazing Aether in hand, all he needs to do is put a Chain Lightning on top, have a blue in hand. So if Joshua has blue Blazing Aether, we go Chain Lightning or Reverberate. Oh no, the two floating there for Freddy will unfortunately prevent this from being lethal. Joshua comes in for 4. Freddy. Oh, Freddy will take it. Freddy, you do maybe want to block that. It's available here. So Lessons in Lava does hit. Joshua Kano's at the top. I don't All right, just had to get a little bit of clarification there to the fellas there on the Lessons in Lava. You do have to resolve the card All right, and we're back. As we see Joshua resolving the Lessons in Lava ability there. It's going to be a tome. He's going to try to extend out the turn there. Well, Joshua has 2 cards there in hand, so he will be able to pull it off the top. Now, the 2 resource there does prevent Joshua from finding the 14 damage kill there. So he will have to string forward on it. I was trying to find the exact ruling there for Joshua so I could link to him the lessons ruling there, where the lesson is not actually considered a triggered effect. It is just part of the resolution of the card. So something to keep in mind there. So that you would not be able to respond to if it does damage or not. And I could be wrong, but I do remember a almost direct ruling on it. And here we go. We got Joshua here. Second lessons, actually. 1 card in hand, 1 resource floating. Oh, no. And this one is coming in for 4 again. So Freddy's already taken 4. Oh, no. Joshua says he knows he's got it. It's guaranteed. Sorry there, Alex. It was a question. I just saw your message here, so I don't know how long ago you sent it. It was a delay on Lessons in Lava, whether you could respond to the damage being dealt. But the Lessons in Lava second half of the card is not a triggered ability. It's just part of resolving the card. So Joshua mathing out here. 4 and 4 right now. Freddy's tearing down 4, the second part of 4. Freddy has no cards in hand and only 2 floating. But Joshua says he's pretty sure he has this guaranteed, though. Freddy's still mathing through it. Freddy not happy about it. Says this sucks. Freddy will prevent 2 on this one. Fall to 8. Joshua gets a search for a 2 cost. It might be another tome. But no, Joshua thinks he gets it. Actually, Joshua's sitting on 6 damage right now. 7 damage with the 1. So Joshua doesn't quite get there just yet. Freddy is super just hoping that Joshua does not have, or no, Joshua's hoping that Freddy doesn't have a way to attack out of the arsenal slot here when this meet and greet finally resolves. Joshua is staring down, still staring down 10 damage. So Joshua thought he had it confirmed, but he was off by 1 there, unfortunately. Needed a tunic mana to get in there. So Freddy there hits, gets his rune chance up to 4 thanks to the meet and greet hit and I believe the previous Mordred Tide, right? I forget. I don't even remember what Freddy had played on this turn. But yeah, Freddy was not able to keep the 1 resource coming with the Thorn in the game and was not able to play out of the arsenal. So Joshua goes to his turn. Tunic goes up and then we'll draw. And then now Freddy will have to try to win the game sitting at 1 life. So all Joshua needs to do is come in for 4. Come in for 4 and he will have it. Freddy there. Blood spill. Make some rune chants. Joshua. All right, Joshua responding to the triggers on the invocations there because they are at the beginning of the action phase. And Joshua will come in for 5. That'll do it. Freddy gets roasted out. Oh, no. Such a shame. Freddy, not super happy. Freddy's like, I should not have put Spellblade Assault in Arsenal. It was blue. He definitely should have kept that in hand. Oh, man. It's tough to do, though. It's tough to do. But that will close it out here for round 5. Prize giveaway. And round 6 coming soon. So don't go anywhere, guys. Some nice more Kano action in round 6. So can't complain here. So that was good. Whenever you... We'll catch you there. Don't go anywhere.
Help me see, I'm blinded by your love. You follow me, but I don't know where to go. I see my feelings so true, but am I blinded by you? Made it all the way through, but am I blinded by you? By you? See through me, I don't mind it at all. Make me believe that you're all that I know. I see my feelings so true, but am I blinded by you? By you? Made it all the way through, but am I blinded by you? By you?
shadow of myself. When you found me, I was lonely, yeah. But then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. I'm in overkills for you, baby. Ooh, can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. Head over heels, head over heels. Na 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 na. Head over heels, head over heels. Head over heels, na 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 na. Head over heels, head over heels. I'm so high. For so long I've searched for something that feels right. For the love of my life. Then you took my hand and said, it's gonna be alright. I'm here for you tonight. Oh. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. I'm in overkills for you, baby. Ooh, can't believe that you are my lady. It's so crazy, it's so crazy. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. She got the love for me, she got the love for me. She makes me feel like I'm the only one. Sunshine, butterflies, teary eyes, waking up, smiling in the dead of night. Cold sweats, hot regrets, so depressed, trying to get the pain out of my chest. Near sight, hindsight, blurry light, giving all I had to keep the love alive. To keep the love alive. Sometimes I want you to run away. Most times I need you here to stay with me, to make it all switching to. It's switching to. It's switching to. You make me come alive, you make me wanna die. It's switching to. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad. Sometimes I want you to run away. Most times I need you here to stay with me to make it all okay. It's switching to. Oh, you make me come alive, you make me wanna die. It's switching to. It's switching to.
Love the mochas here.
Too bad my budget doesn't.
Sarah, don't give it up. State Farm has options to get you a surprisingly great rate.
Thanks, Jake. Next round's on me.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Every business owner asks themselves this question: how can I make my business more productive? At Ford Pro, we're purposely built to help answer this by offering ways to help electrify your fleet, bundle your billing, and streamline the whole thing. Introducing a productivity accelerator for your business. Visit fordpro.com.
Bend over backwards and over again. I'm jumping through hoops so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. But if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, if just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. To hold on to. To hold on to. Too many takers, not enough give. I let you hear music and cover your bruises. So if we get tomorrow, I promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, if just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
This winter, there's something for everyone with the Disney Bundle. Unforgettable stories on Disney Plus, like Marvel Studios' Eternals.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And Disney's Encanto.
This is my chance.
Fan favorites on Hulu like Pen 15 and The Great. And epic sports on ESPN Plus like Man in the Arena, Tom Brady, and
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Uncharted around this Friday event. I'm Brandon, and I'm sad. I am sad because, one, this is our last round of the night. We are in round number 6, but also sad because Kano did not actually get table 1, so we don't get to see Joshua on the Kano again. So sad. So sad, but Sure to be Nate's kind of happy. He's like, I just get to watch these awesome Viscerai matchups, and I have to say, I can't disagree with that. Viscerai has been absolutely killing it, and that's what we got for you here to close it out. So this should be a pretty wild closeout here. Viscerai v Viscerai. Michael at the top of your screen against Freddy, who is technically ranked 1 right now. But that may or may not be the case after this round, depending on who the winner is here. Freddy, he did win the dice roll, and he chose to go first. Obviously, mid-range or OTK, Viscerai loves to make some root chants up for free, and that's exactly what Freddy is going to do. He went to the Amplify the Arc Knight, into Read the Ruins. He's not playing the Grasp. Neither player playing the Grasp. They're actually both playing the Quill. Grasp is a old Runeblade hands there. Oh, Modern Skies Blue gets him a rune chant, and then Read the Runes. 4 rune chants there. Tucks that up to 5. Freddy arsenals and passes, so banks some damage for later. That's what Freddy does. Michael now gets the tempo response. He's our tempo player. Gonna try to chunk away, but already Freddy looking super scary. Oh, Michael has a Modern Skies of his own to start things off. That's gonna be pretty nice on giving go again and on hit 3 rune chants. Oh, we have a Fabled pool in house. Damn it didn't come out of my case. I don't know if I want to see that no more, but Fabled pulled by the one, the only, the James Gibson III. Gets himself a nice little card there. That's gonna be pretty cool in the Bravo decks. Well, not just Bravo. Is it Guardian specific or Bravo? I can't remember, but it is generates some Seismic Surge token like the Arcanite Shard. All right, so hold on a second here. Michael, after the Marvin Skies, did Vexing Malice, but it was only blue. Deals 2 arcane damage and then the 1 physical. Freddy did block the physical. Michael there, Spellbound Creepers. Did I Read the Runes to make some more, up to 5, and then comes in with the Rosetta Thorn for 2 and 2 plus 5. So 9 damage coming in. Michael, what a turn. Freddy here says, I'll prevent 3 of the rune chants. Take 2 of them. Go to and then go to 12 on the rest of the arcane damage and physical there. Oh boy, that is nasty. But Freddy still 3 cards in hand, 1 in arsenal, 5 rune chants of his own to start off. Oh, his own Marvin Skies. And his Spellblade Assault. Oh boy, that'll generate 2 rune chants there. So 3 rune chants now. So wow, 5 arcane, 4 physical, and go again. There's 1 floating there for Freddy. We're getting an explosive mirror matchup here. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is awesome. What a great game. Both players rocking the same equipment here: the Skull Cap, the Bloodshea Skeletta, the Quill Hand, and the Creepers. Freddy might actually pop his Quill Hands, generate himself some rune chants at some point. I would imagine this turn, but maybe not. Just get that damage and try to pull cards out. Michael so far is taking the damage though. Took the first 5 down to 15, and then says, I want to throw all of my equipment on top of it. And block 4. Freddy says, Gloomveil. Oh man, the Gloomvale's good because you know Rosetta Thorn's coming in after this. What a money card! Hey, who would have thought a paragraph and a half of text on a free card is pretty decent, especially in the Rune Blade. Michael there takes a whole bunch of damage there, and then Freddy says, "I go Rosetta Thorn for 5 total." And that'll send Michael to 3. 12 to 3 already, but Michael kept 4 cards in the hands. Oh, no. Would you go ahead and bring up the quill hand there for me? Let's see what... Oh, I guess we can't bring it up. Never mind on that one. Double check on this one. Yeah, create 2 Rune Chant tokens on the action. I feel like Freddy maybe could have got 2 more damage in there, put his opponent down at 1, but it was not going to be enough. I had to double check on that one, how many you actually get. But it is also the Arcane Barrier one. Something to keep in mind there. Michael, liked his hand, went the Sonata, gets to ping a damage. Why did the creepers get destroyed? Oh, they have, yes, never mind. He blocks with them, that's why. I was like, why did, I was like, he blocks. That would do it. Michael now does pop his Vexing Quill to make 2 Rune Chants. I was like racking my brain. I was like, what is going on? There you guys though. Go there in the chat. Destroy the Vexing Quill hand. Create 2 Rune Chant tokens. Nice way to generate 2 potential damage for yourself. Does have Arcane Barrier. Oh, this is a Gloomvale. Viscerai triggers there, so this is gonna be the full effect Gloomvale. Freddy prevents the 2 on the Rune Chants. And will probably block for 4 here. Freddy keeps himself very healthy. Just needs to chip away 3 damage from his opponent, which is very easy for a Rune Blade to do. So Freddy might be considering himself in the lockout mode. Freddy throws 1 equipment, 1 card out of the hand now. So we have 2 left here for Freddy. He did pitch the Arcanite Shard there, which couldn't block. Oh, Revel in Runeblood. That's pretty good. Up to 6 here for the Rune Chants. Now they won't exist for the remaining of the turn. Now Michael could just come in with the Rosetta Thorn, threatening 10 damage. Freddy here sitting at 11 though. That's the scary thing. Freddy could take all of it. Potentially. Oh boy, and no Spellbound Creeper shenanigans. No other ways to give this go again. We may see a Bloodsheath pop for Michael here. He's still got the 2. Yep, Bloodsheath gone. That will reduce the cost of the next card. Spellblade Assault coming in. It does not have go again though. 6 Rune Chants, 4 physical. Still only 10. Does not have go again. I think Michael had a Marvin's Guys in hand, but he would not have any resources available for that, fortunately, to come in with the Thorn, or to do any of the other craziness. It could have been free from the Sonata, and I think Michael may have missed out on making a Rune Chant from the Sonata had he played the Marvin's Guys first. Freddy says, I'll take the 10. I believe he said he went to 2, but I have him at 1. Did we maybe miss a damage there? Both players agreed to it. So Freddy at 2. Michael at 3. Freddy says Sonata. As long as he doesn't whip. Attack, attack! Attack! Oh no! Freddy, please! Freddy did whip. Oh my gosh. Did Michael just sneak out of this game? The risk versus reward, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, fellas, it is wild. Freddy shuffling. Oh no. Although to be fair, Freddy only needs to threaten over 3 to force The force cards out of the hands. Quill hand there. To make 2 rune chants. Skeleton pops. Alright, so the next non-attack and attack. Well, just going to be the next attack. Ah, pretty good attack, though. It's one of the new ones. We'll go ahead and get that link there into the chat for you. It is going to be a Drowning Dire coming in with Dominate and 5 physical. That may... Oh, man, that's nasty. Michael says, I only got 2 blocks in the hand. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, that's so rough. Michael couldn't get that skull cap active. Could not get the skull cap active there. So, because Freddy was only coming in on... well, no, Freddy was coming in on a 3 rune chance, wasn't he? So Michael definitely could have activated the skull cap there and then blocked with the 2-er. But didn't see it. So that closes it out here for us in round number 6. What a crazy matchup. And I'll talk to these guys here in a second about it. Let Michael know. But on behalf of Brent, James, and John, we appreciate you guys for coming out, for watching. If you're watching this back on the VOD and you want to play, hit that like button first and then come jump in the Discord in the link below. We run 2 events a week every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We host Out of the Box Gaming's Armory Commoner event. It's a really awesome format that's just exploded. So I recommend it. If you get a chance, put yourself a deck together. It's real cheap, real easy, and real fun. But that does it for us here. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. I had fun. And until Sunday, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you there. Correction. Michael was still dead. He could only block for 4 total. Yeah, the 3 block and Skullcap had a counter on it, so it only blocked for 1. So even if Michael fell to 1 to activate it, he would be unable to block enough to survive. So I had to correct myself there. If anybody saw it. Probably not, but there you go. All right, that does it.